Thank you, Infinite Intelligence. So yes, somehow, I was led to work out Fet this morning. I work out. And guess what? Everybody in my compound is working out. Like, can you imagine? Actually, I'm excited because that energy alone is intriguing, and to be able to spread it. This is a compound that nobody was working out when I came, and now everybody's working out. So you see, I guess the real reason why I wanted to come online is to share the fact that, ah, God, I lifted myself up and I felt my lad's skull. Dada. That is the most interesting part. Like, seriously, I feel so electrified right now. Like, that energy is crazy. And I'm really grateful, right? Deeply grateful because I have grown a lot since the last time I lifted myself up like that. Like, a lot has grown in me, and I didn't know it was this massive. Because lifting myself, I could tell the difference. And the thing about lifting yourself up is you literally the weight, right? So all the weight I've been carrying, no child's plate, right? Really paid off. All the weight I have formed and formulated. Like if you see my bag of sand, it's literally feels heavier than myself. I actually don't know what I will, honestly speaking. But I'm kind of grateful that I don't have gym access. Not because I don't appreciate it. If I could get gym access right now, I probably would spend the whole day in the gym, right? Just because of the psychedness of it, the whole point of being in the gym. It would be so intriguing, so exciting to literally lift metals, right? Because they're really tiny and yet they are massive in, right? Because they are pure, what do you call it? Union. You see, when a union is without any fuels, like without air, what makes sand less heavy, I guess, is the air space. Like, it's not like it's less heavy. Like, if you could bring sand together without any space, it would be glass, right? Exactly, because it would fuse into each other. So, literally, what makes metals, it's not like metals are not sand. They literally are generated from the earth, like the composition of metals, of sand, right? This tells you for metals to exist, literally tells you that this earth we are standing on moves, is a living organism, like literally it moves because it is that motion that causes metal to decompose, that causes gold to form in the soil, that causes different chemical components because they come together and voila, they form different chemicals, right? So yes, that happens. And so my desire has always been to lift metals because they are more proportional, like portable, and yet very, very effective. So I do love to lift metals, literally. But yes, not having metals, right, makes me initiative. Right, so that my road that I carried to this place, to this present place of, what I did was I suspended it, right, at two, at an angle, right? I suspended it at an angle, and in between the angle I had to fold my legs literally because the ground there was very low. I had to fold my leg and lift myself. And I cannot lie to you. I could do one successful lift. Like I know that as long as I can do one, it's just keep consistent, right? But the fact that I don't weigh the same way, fuck. But I'm glad I could still lift myself because I think I was kind of feeling like this one that I haven't lifted myself in a while. Would I be? Would I still be able to lift myself? Okay, so my hands is like red, like seriously red, right? And spiky, electrifying, right? Because I literally had to use the metal without any any assistance, any support. Naturally, I put like some kind of clothes to not allow my hand turn to stone because it's not like what happens is that naturally this is just common sense because uh flesh, right, it tries to defend your hand from feeling the intensity. All this place will now turn hard, right? To be so hard that when it grows hard like gradually reaching, like if you continue it keeps growing harder to take because literally that pressure numbs the place out, like so it just becomes hard. And that's one thing I'm glad that I didn't become like my hand, like with all the things that people have done to me, right? I didn't just become hard. I just because hardness, right, is numbness. It doesn't feel. You don't actually have that opportunity to feel, right? So most times I cut the stuff, but you can see the signs and wonders of God Church, right? I have the same, and this is I have cut it though recent, and that's because I was using wall, right? I was using wall to lift myself, not rod. And you can imagine how wall is. Wally. So yes, yes, yes. I'm just glad that I was able to solve that. I had to literally clear a space that was junk, like trash. So luckily it doesn't stink. So it's just for me to. You see, the thing about folding my legs, right, to pull myself up, is that that shit works on the abs. So it's like a two-in-one exercise, literally. Like there's no way you will fold your legs, right, to pull yourself up, and that shit is not working on your abs. Get that straight. Get that. Like seriously, but this needs to get. Seriously, I'm not aggressive. I hate anything violent. I would never fight. If you slap me, I will run away from you. If you do anything to me, I will run. They say flee from every appearance of evil. I flee. That's why this what they call it is can try to bully me, right? Because I'm always trying to run and avoid any contact as much as I can. So before she tries to touch me, I'm always like I'm always dodging, like dodging every kind of contact. And she'd be like, do you know how many people want to touch me? I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not one of them. I wish all the people that want to touch you are all over you, touching you so that you have enough touch and you don't want to touch me. Because that's what I don't like anyone touching me. The only person access that has that access to touch me is my twin flame, right? And the thing is, on that note, how I identify my twin flame is that that first time of seeing me, there wouldn't be any physical touch because I'm preparing it for a special moment. Like I want the physical touch to be prepared, like for it to be planned, like that very first time to, you know, be something that is planned, right? Just touch. I'm not saying anything, just even if it's a hand touch, right? I want it to feel special in every way. I want to capture that moment, right? So I don't want to be taken off aware, like just touching me. So if someone just touched me without my consent, I know that that's not my twin flame. I'm like, no, she's not gonna do that to me. Because she knows that I planned so much in my heart to make that first moment epic. Very epic. Not just epic, epic in every sense of electrifying. I want it to be an electrifying magnetic connection that feels like nothing that has ever existed on earth before. That kind of shit, right? And you know love isn't stupid, so it's inevitable. So yes, I want that touch to be very special. So we're not just going to touch when we first meet. Nah. I want that telepathic connection to be sound. I want to see that reaction without touch. You know. Let me just tell you that it may look so innocent on the surface. And the reason why I'm laughing is that I know myself, right? And yeah, I want to keep certain things off, you know. But yeah, I think anyone that has ever been my ex that has ever had any touch with me, right? I'll tell you that a lot of things. But yes, it's not a brag because I'm just glad I was never really intimate with anyone. It was just touch, right? Well, I wish I could reverse every touch that happened, but what can I do? That's already past. And I'm not looking at the past, right? Moving forward, no backwards. That's the thing. Once I move past anything that didn't work out, like kill it. I don't want it to ever exist. Ever exist. It should not even breathe, right? And I want because I learned something. I learned my free free authentic self of expressing who I am is so important to me. Like it's so important to me. So today I'm glad that like everybody in my compound woke up to work out. I saw I literally saw people repeating the workouts they see me do. And it was interesting because I like to have positive impact. Actually. It's cute, it's sexy, it feels good. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. But yeah, I just started growing. Today is my fresh start. I'm a newbie baby. This is a newborn baby talking to you. Do I look a day old? It's impossible because I just get back to me. Okay, like I'm seriously, I'm newborn right now. What you're seeing is freshly from the bakery. I just started growing today. Forget what happened yesterday. Forget what happened this morning. Right now. So speaking. I just started growing. So this is me after working my ass out. Did you hear that? If you didn't hear it, sorry, you can't understand what I'm just the tension I'm releasing. And this tension, right? The more I release it, the more my head expands. So I don't know. What did I use to measure my head? I'm actually confirm it. Okay, found it. This is what I used to measure my head. I don't know when it will fill this space, but at the long run, you can see the space, right? I don't know how big the head will grow, but the thing is, there'll be a massive body to hold it, right? Because I just started growing, literally. And the thing is, nothing can stop love because I've seen myself much bigger than this, right? That's why I can tell you I just started growing. I don't know where I'm going to. There's no limit to my growth. I don't have any place I'm going to. I love being a big baby. I swear to God. Just living, right? In the present moment is all I'm about. I'm about being present. And this is a spirit experience. If you're ever breathes at all, know that for a fact, without any doubt, that you have a spirit experience. This is authentically who you are. So yes, this is why I seek the free will of my beloved to influence, right? So that it's not like I'm intimidating someone or oppressing someone, right? I don't want you to feel like you have to be in my space, right? Because I don't want to repeat a dream I had, right? Where, okay, in that dream, I know I'm not fault, so I won't repeat it. I won't even say it. But yeah, I don't want to have anything that is not free will. Like, honestly speaking, if it's not your free will, my darling love, I don't want it. If it makes any sense, right, for there to be any space between us, I would rather have that than have you in my space just because we are connected. And that's which connects us, right? Is what is pulling us together as one. Like, right? I don't want you to feel obligated. I don't like compulsion, obligation to be with me. This is why literally I just feel my sis is just trying literally because I don't know if she would have loved to have, but she kind of feels like she won't change having this same sibling for the world because now she has come to that point where she has seen different people with different character and she appreciates the character she grew up with. It's just like that song, Hey Brother, there's a long, long road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is taken. Oh, so if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Dum, dum, dum. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Yeah, seriously, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for the people I love. And now imagine what I would do for that person that doesn't find my words like they're too deep. You always say spirit, right? But just loves to be around me. You're fucking kidding me? I'm gonna move hell for you, baby. In short, I'm gonna eradicate hell. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to eradicate hell, seriously. Because when lack of love, right, doesn't make sense, we wouldn't express it. Like when it doesn't make sense for you to feel any negative emotions, right? That doesn't feel good to you. When that negative emotion doesn't make sense to feel it, you literally discard of it like trash. That is how hell becomes eradicated. Because if you can see that love is the highest level of feeling good, and not feeling good, right? It's like going against who you are. Why would you want to hurt yourself like that? Why would you want to go against who you are? Why wouldn't you be love? Why wouldn't you express love? Why would you see any meaningful thing? Sorry, meaningful thing in trying to bring down anybody. Like, if you are love and you know you are love, bringing down anyone will not even make sense to you, literally. Right? And this is why when I was dying, right, like literally, I could hear my baby shouting. She literally could feel me going through what I was going through in every sense of the way. Like she felt my death happen. And I think it was that experience of that drew us closer, right? Because she couldn't stand it. Like she couldn't take it. She couldn't take seeing any negative thing done to me. And ever since then I've just been like careful of not being that one that would do the negative thing to me. Like I stopped having like negative opportunities. Like I try to put obstacles that literally would be dangerous around me, right? Because I used to have a lot of sharp objects around me, basically because I like fixing stuff and doing stuff and creating stuff. So most times I'm lost within that realm of tools around me, right? And so it's not like I'm perfect with it yet, but I try to keep all those tools around me away from me. Like right now, I'm guilty of having this kind of tool on my bed, and yeah, scissors, right? So I said I'm not perfect with it, but I'm still working on it. I know that once I don't give up, it's gonna get to that point where I get it right. Because right now, right, I could only successfully lift myself. Okay, let me not say once because I was going at it, but naturally before I could keep lifting myself up for longer. Like if I lift myself up, right, I could increase it. Instead of it increasing, it was reducing. Yeah, that was what I mean. Like it didn't feel like the old me that was just good there, right? So yeah, it felt different. It felt not the usual. And so that's would improve with consistency. The more I keep lifting myself, the more I get back to it. It's just that now I would need a tank top. Oh Lord help me. Because I'll start thinking of how to create another one or something. Because what I'm wearing is really tight and it's killing me literally this time around. Well, it's not a new thing, but yes, I want to start thinking of getting something better because my lats literally expand and I look like that triangle stuff. But yes, I need it. And the point is, I just need to work out enough to stretch my chest. That it's so tight I can see veins and just be like, ah. I just love to flex with myself, literally. Like I love to have fun with myself and all that. I'm not one of those guys that will be trying to hang out with some guys, right? When they are married, that kind of thing. Like they'll just be like, baby, wanna go hang out with my guys. That feels so okay. I'm not saying you can't have guys moments. Seriously, don't blame me. It's just I don't have guys I don't want to hang out with. Even my brother, there's nothing that I can want to hang out with that is more important than being with my wife. Honestly speaking, like I drop everything. There's nothing more important than being with my wife. Literally, that's the kind of person I am. Like, so if I was that married man, right, I'd rather sit and be with my wife because if I'm not with my wife, I prefer to be by myself. I prefer to be in my own space. I prefer to be in my own energy, literally. So the easiest thing to do is to just make her tired of my presence. And so she leaves me alone and I keep doing what I want to do, which is working out. Well, not just working out alone. I like to create, I like to invent. I think inventing will be fun with two brilliant infinite intelligence, right? Because I would love her views on everything I create. Not because I need her validation, literally, but because it is to have infinite intelligence beside you like that? You can't imagine what I'm talking about if you don't understand it. It will just be words, words, and more words to you, literally. So yes, I I know a lot to change about me by the time I hit the gym, literally. Not because I'm not working out right now, but because I have seen it, literally. So yes, I'm looking towards getting my own gym set, right? I'm working towards that, but it's more of the second thing to being in a space that I can really grow. Like I need that space that would literally help me to grow. A space where I don't need to be trying to run away from people touching me because I don't really have anyone touching me, right? Just that space where I can say I don't want to be touched and I'm not going to get touched. That's what I'm looking for. And once I settle there, then I'll build that gym set that would come in very handy. I probably will build it with different kind of things because once I built this gym stuff with stones, right? I don't know, I snapped it a long time ago. Like I created the bench that you would do that incline bench, right? That bench stuff. And it's kind of helped putting the clothes at the back of my knee, right? To lift with my leg. That shit was crazy, bro. I can't forget. So yes, I don't want this to be more than 30 minutes. I'm trying to round up because I can really talk a lot. Honestly speaking, if you want to get me raw, live and direct and funny, crazy, everything in a bubble, right? Get me on the big app, the bigger app, right? I don't know. Maybe I should drop my link. What do you think? Probably. Okay, I would. But the thing is, you have to be live to drop a link. I'll still think about it and see what I can do. Right now, I'm just building that rawness. Authenticity is everything to me. I'm building authentic appearance, right? But anyways, I'm glad YouTube is here to help. Thank you YouTube for being a platform I can come out to express myself to the world. After being in hermit mode for so long, right? Literally, I don't know how long I've been in hermit mode. Literally, probably all my life. And at first, right, this solitude was being pushed out of spaces that would not accept spirits. Like it was going to stop spirit from existing just because you don't accept it, right? That kind of bullshit. Bullshit! 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 There was one baby that was shouting bullshit, bullshit. And I just remember that baby. So cute, that's so funny. So yes, today is my first start, right? I'm just a baby. And today is my day one of working out. Literally. It's my day one of lifting myself after a very long time. Okay, it's not like I didn't lift myself with a window, but it's different when you have plenty more rounds to go, right? And you can feel the electric pulse moving in an intense, excruciating way. So yes, Thank you for being you. Remember to feel good because you're worthy to exist. You are the intention of all of existence, literally. I don't want to make this video long. And if you're watching my video, watch it on fast forward because do not stress yourself and stay there for how many hours? Okay, it's not hours, but yes, you get the picture. If you get to the hour zone, put fast forward. I will not be offended. In short, I do that myself. It's not easy to sit down and watch a video. I know God is speaking through me, yes. But right now, I do not see that God should, that is listening, right, should be stressed out just to feel good. When all I'm trying to tell you is so that you can feel good. So why should I now stretch out so that I can? Come on, come on, come on. Get what I mean? So yes, this shouldn't pass there.